Hey guys, welcome back to Rough Boys Reacts. We have another
Yeah.
great little slice of cake for you. Chris, what do we got here?
Well, this is a song that I recently found on a meme on Instagram, I guess. Interesting story. This band is kind of this song is 10 years old. This song came out in 2013, and I found it on a meme, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." The meme was just okay, but then the song stuck out. I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And I was scrolling through this comment section, and it was a bunch of Gen Zers who were like, "This song's amazing. This kind of music's awesome." And it's I don't know. I thought it was cool because this kind of music and this band potentially is kind of making a comeback, even though I think they broke up. But I think they got back together last year, and now Gen Z is like noticing this song, and this song is showing up in a bunch of memes.
Nice.
So this band is kind of making a comeback, and
That's cool.
it's a
Recognize it.
it's a really, really cool song. I don't know if you guys recognize it, but yeah, it's just a really great song. I thought I'd share it with you guys.
Nice.
Well,
Do it.
let's get into it, boys.
Cool.
It's useless. I tried, but no avail. To tell you how much I know, how much I can.
Yeah,
What do you guys think so far?
I dig it.
very good.
It's something I would probably have on my iPod Touch.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like I have this song in my library somewhere.
Oh, you might. Yeah, you might.
Yeah,
I-
this is
I don't
very
look-
grunge, East
Yeah.
West,
Grungy. Yes.
Caesar. You know, what are a couple of those other bands?
It sounds like
Stain,
Sublime or one of those 90s bands.
Sublime.
I can't think of the song, but
Yeah,
I swear it sounds just like
Either.
maybe.
Oh, maybe. It's definitely a throwback, even though it was made only 10 years ago in 2013. It
Oh, wow.
feels like it's an older song, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Going
a,
Yeah,
back
yeah.
to some roots.
and it's a kind of rock that almost is kind of extinct now. You know,
Mm.
I think that's why it was so funny when I was scrolling through that comment section. Everybody was like, "This is this great song." Like they had acted like they'd never heard this kind of stuff before, and
I'm
you know,
trying to picture the meme that was used with this song.
I can send it to you. It was kind of a serious. It was like a gaming meme or something. But yeah, it was I don't know. I love that nice, heavy, crispy, crunchy guitar, you know.
Oh yeah.
That's just not it's just like I said, it's this kind of rock music is really kind of extinct now, and I'm glad to see that because Gen Z loves the 90s. I don't know if you guys have noticed this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And so it's funny to watch like Gen Z kind of discover this type of sound, discover this type of rock, you know, because they, you know, all they got is like, you know, they got all this indie music and stuff they grew up with, and they got rap, you know, they got Vampire Weekend and all these indie sounds, which is fine. It's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But, yeah, I just think it's cool that this kind of music is kind of getting a bit of a revival.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's good, man. I love the loomy tone they have.
Yeah.
That old grunge sound is hard to it's hard to replace. Like the closest thing that I hear is East West, and I mean that's a band that we all love, and you know it's just like you said, an old style of rock / grunge that you know that
Did me ring a
you
bell?
don't hear too much,
What's that?
but I love it. It's good
What's
stuff.
that Tom might say?
Hey, East West is right up there.
Yeah, right?
Oh.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why my camera's cut out. I'm trying to figure out why I'm having streaming issues, but as long as you guys can hear the song, we're good. Let's keep going, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's playlist, man.
That's
Yeah,
good,
that's-
right?
That's-
Dude, that's
As
good
they
stuff.
say, that it's like a whole vibe.
It's a whole lot.
Yeah,
yeah.
There's just something like emotional about that kind of old 90s, early 2000s guitar sound. That's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know what's so good about it. Oh, my camera's back. Nice.
Yeah, it's like
Fine.
it like gives you nostalgia, but it's even though it's not that old of a song, it feels like I'm back a kid again. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's good. It's like that kind of guitar just kind of touches your soul, you know.
Yeah. I like that it feels like an endless jam session song. Like if someone broke that out during a jam session while we were playing, we'd all just rock out with it for probably a good hour. So, you know, just like doing new lyrics to it, doing like putting random stuff in there. It's, you know, that's when I hear that stuff, you could just play it for on a loop and you wouldn't really know that it was over. It's good stuff.
I dig that sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just reminds you of something you may have listened to. I mean, we're all old millennials here. It just reminds me of stuff I listened to when I was 13, maybe. Right?
That teenage angst.
Yeah, a little angsty, kind of broody, emotional, right? Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys liked it.
Cool pick.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll listen to the rest of the album, and maybe there's some other bangers on there we'll listen to as well.
Yeah.
But
is the band just called Jar?
no,
Or is
the
the band
band is called Superheaven. And
okay.
that song we just listened to is called Youngest Daughter, and the album is called Jar.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
I guess
I'm
that's like
piecing it together now.
that's like the equivalent of like how Americans put the month, the day, and the year.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So the daughter's name is Jar. Nah.
Right. Right. And if I'm putting this together right.
Also, can we talk about how 80s and 90s this picture is that she's holding?
Oh yeah, I know. Look, there's wood
Like,
paneling.
I'm pretty sure my grandparents had that exact same room, and I'm pretty positive that I owned that sweater at some point.
Have you guys seen that meme where it's like what people think growing up in the 90s looked like versus how it really
I saw
was?
that.
And then like
Wood, everything.
yeah, so like growing up in the 90s was like there's colorful 90s stuff everywhere. And then how it really was is just like a wood paneled living room with like
There's a
you know,
lazy Susan on the table.
exactly, and like your grandparents' floor lamps and stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
Freaking awesome.
Yep. That's so funny.
Yeah, we had a floral couch.
Yep.
Oh, yes.
So much floral.
Yes, we did too.
Yep. Same here. We had many floral couches.
Yeah, there was a few
Yep.
that you weren't
One
allowed
that
to sit on. Now, in my parents' house, they never did this, but in my grandparents' house, this is old school. My grandparents' house, there was an old school 60s floral couch, but it had the plastic on it.
Ah.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever encounter this at any point? Right?
Alex's apartment.
Yeah.
All the furniture had plastic.
Yeah.
Man.
That's
Our
not even
grandparent-
livable.
Our grandparents had a salmon-colored couch that was in one of the rooms with the with nice feather pillows on it that no one could sit on.
Right.
It was
Okay.
just-
I got a whole. Zach and I have a whole great story about these. We won't go into.
Ah.
Anyways, all right. Thanks for watching this reaction vid, everybody. We'll see you next time on Rough Boys Get Stung and Bitten. Good night.
Yeah.